Hello cherry lovers, we're up here on the farm today. We come back to look at the garden because we ain't been up here in a while. We had some things we had to do. We went to Virginia and all this stuff, and but now we're back up here. But look at all the transplants that Joyce has. I'm gonna walk down here and see if she's gonna talk to you about what she's doing here and how she likes her garden. Joyce, you want to talk to us?
Hello cherry lovers. Yes, I'm out here picking my collard greens. I love collard greens, and I noticed, I don't know, maybe about 3 weeks ago, the seedlings were too close, so we had to spread them out. And
well, tell the truth. You got mad at me because I planted them too close, and then you separated them, and now what?
And the thing is, it's so beautiful about the separation of them, is that I replanted probably about at least 350, maybe 400 collard green plants, and every single one of them survived and are thriving. And I'm just ecstatic about that because I use collard greens for my morning breakfast smoothie every single day. And last year we didn't make it. I think we went about what, 8-9 months. Anyway, I ran short, I ran out. So this year I said I'm going to plant double, and I think I actually ended up planting triple the plants, and they're doing so well. They're not the very big leaves, but they are, you know, big enough in size, and I'm just really excited about it because I'm more than positive that I have more than enough to last at least a year, and then give some away to my family and friends.
I'm telling you what, looking at them all, I mean, it's amazing. I figured we'd lose some, and if you look everywhere that we've planted collard greens, they got big leaves on them. Not huge leaves, but big leaves, and she's gonna go around and pick them all. So, like I said, we got 6 zucchini, and she's got the purple collards here that are doing really good, and she's already picked on them, so we got them. Carrots are doing fantastic. The corn, I can't wait to pick it. I'm gonna wait a couple days, or whenever we go home, the day we go home back to the house, then I'm gonna pick that corn, and then we're gonna can that corn, and I think we're gonna make a little video of us canning that corn, our first corn of our own. So I can't wait for that. Onions didn't do too well, but over here the butternut squash, they did fairly well. I told you on the other, another clip there that they did good. The zucchini, we got 6 off from. Yeah, in the tomato patch, the weeds got away from us. If you saw in another video, we talked about, we went to find out why the Amish dirt we got, it didn't do, but but anyways, everything's doing good. We got lots of tomatoes. We're going to pick a lot. When I get done picking all the tomatoes and everything, I'll show you our harvest because I think we're going to have a fairly decent harvest, and it's looking really good. So I'll bring you back when I get this stuff picked. Okay, cherry lovers, wanted to show you, today's the day. We're going to pick this corn. Then I'm going to go in and husk it all. But right now, that is how big a corn we got, which in my opinion for us right now, these are good ears. So I'm going to go ahead and start picking these because boy am I happy with the outcome. So I'm going to start popping them off. So, get my first. Anyway, I'm going to go down through here. Take them off, ear by ear. Depending on if they're little. If they're little, I'll wait another week. Okay, I'm going to have to go back through. Just to make sure. I don't want to show you guys. Okay, I went through that all. And a bushel, over a bushel of corn. That's amazing. That's fantastic, people. Wow. Well, let me walk through there one more time. Make one more go around. There are some in there, but I'm going to give them a little bit more time because I don't see no dying on the stalks anywhere, the ones that are still there. That means that they're still pulling nutrients and they're not dying off. So I'm going to keep those little ones on there and they'll just keep growing. Hello cherry lovers. You know, we always show you the, well, I just threw the good one in the wastebasket. But then we always show you the vegetables we pick. Well, we never show you what happens after the fact. We, as you can see, me and Joyce sitting right here, and these are Joyce's greens. Well, we have a boatload of them, and this is what we have to do. For basically, the majority of these greens that we are picking are for Joyce to have.
Green smoothies.
Yep, here I'm throwing these. I'm
them
talking
for-
and I'm throwing things away right here.
Breakfast. I
She
make a
wants-
green smoothie mixed with
There you go. So you tell them.
3 cups of greens, 1 large banana, 20 blueberries, and a tablespoon of chia seed. 2 quarts of cold water, and I mix it in a blender, liquefy it, and then I put the drink divided between 2 quart jars. That means I have enough for 2 days with that. And that's how I do it every other day.
And I do this a lot, folks.
You weren't doing that before? What's wrong?
I guess I'm filming and
You're not paying attention?
I evidently, because I'm throwing in the wastebasket what I shouldn't be. So, but
Don't
yeah,
worry, it's not dirty or anything in here. It's just stems. Collard green stems.
me and Joyce came up for the weekend to pick basically her greens, all the vegetables that are in the garden. The garden turned out very well. We didn't think it was gonna because we had that late spring, and it affected everything from the garden to the cherries, you name it. And we're actually gonna have quite a bit of corn. The corn is coming in very nicely. The greens, when she transplanted them, you know, I always kid her, but she came up here and she says, "How come these are all so closely packed together?" Because I just said, I'm just gonna sprinkle them down through there. And if you guys know what collard greens look like, the seeds, they're little. So it was like, I'm just gonna sprinkle them with my hand. And they grew all together and they were so thick. She took the time to transplant them. And as you can see in this first part of this video, she did a good job, because we got greens coming out our ears, which she's gonna use. Because if you guys ever you go to the store, collard greens in the store are very expensive.
Well, it's not just collard greens. Collard greens aren't that expensive, but organic collard greens
Yes,
are
they're
very expensive. And you get very few greens, so.
right. And our collard greens are all organic. So she uses these for juicing. I hate to say that, but I'm not one to eat juice or drink juice from these things. But do I love putting ham hock or something like that and flavor them and have greens that way? I'll eat them every time that way. But as far as she gets them for her vitamins and everything. But anyways, she uses these for juicing for her health. And I don't care for them. So anyways, we thought we'd sit here and talk with you guys again in a minute. We're up here at the cabin, and we don't normally do, as some people would call this, we don't have a fire in, but like a fireside chat. That's basically what we're doing. We're going to sit here and yak at you while we're cleaning some greens a minute, and get them all done. But yeah, our corn did good. Peppers, we got a few peppers, but like I said, we got hit bad this spring up here in Michigan, and where we're at, it was, like I said, it did our cherries in, had them all pollinated, as you see in some of the videos that I found a way to pollinate my cherries, and that worked fantastic. But then we get an early June, which we never do, frost freeze, and done me in. So all we can do is stop crying over spilled milk and move forward with what we're doing and looking forward to next year. Okay. I'm glad we got these greens, because like I said, it saves us a lot of money on greens for vegetables. We do have corn. We're probably going to get maybe a bushel and a half of corn. And peas, we got the peas I still got to pick out there. They did really good this year. Tomatoes, I don't know what they call it. And if you guys know, leave it in the comment section. That there's like on the top, they rot a little bit. The rest of the tomatoes okay, but it's a lot of them. The bigger the tomato, it's got that, I don't know if they call it black rot or something, but I know one of you guys on there can tell me what it is. We got a lot of those on the bigger tomatoes, not so much the Roma tomatoes. We got a lot of Roma tomatoes, and we're gonna make sauce out of them, but I don't know. I just know that this year we got a lot of that. I don't know what causes that. If you guys know, leave it in the comments, so we can take care of that for next year, because we did get quite a bit of that I see out there. Zucchini, we're doing really good on zucchini. We're not getting as many as we did last year. Last year we had 4 plants and we had 69 zucchini come off 4 plants. This year what do you think, about 12 maybe?
No, we got more than 12 because it's like at least 10 in that bag at home.
Okay, so we got at least about 10 in the bag at home. So anyways, we got a lot, we got our share of them, because like I said, zucchini goes a long way. So anyways, this is what we're doing. Thought I'd throw a little bit of this in there, show you guys behind the scenes. When we get done harvesting, now we got to go through the process of preparing.
Yeah, this is not as hard as it is planting the garden, but yeah, it's still a lot of
Time
work.
consuming.
Lots of work.
Yeah, so we decided we'd get it all done, because believe it or not, she don't mind me taking this part of it. What would you call that? The stem?
Mm-hmm.
Take the stem out of it.
Now you just left too much green on there.
I mean, I just left too much green on there. I'm getting in trouble already, folks.
See?
So,
All
anyways,
that off.
then she goes through, because she has a certain way that she prepares them, or washes them and everything, and she knows that if I think she washes them 3 times. I would only wash them once, and that's good. But she says she don't want to eat dirt and bugs, so right?
Right.
So I'm not allowed to do that part of it. And then she cooks them up and blanches them, and we Ziploc them. Well, you can tell that story.
Well, there's 2 reasons why I blanched them. The first reason is because this is what my experience has been. When I just wash the greens and freeze them and then take them out to cook them, they're a lot tougher. But if I blanch them for a few minutes, all you have to do is blanch them for 3 minutes in boiling water, and then throw them in some cold water, cool them down well enough to just put them in freezer bags. I drain all the water off of them and then put them in freezer bags. But the second reason that I blanch them, the ones that I use in my smoothies, I actually blanch for 9 minutes, because it takes out what is called oxalates. And the oxalates, if you get too many of them, can do bad things to your body, and I've had that to happen. So now I blanch them to get all the oxalates out, or get a high percentage of the oxalates out.
Now, could you tell them how many? Because you do this, how many you not Ziploc, we vacuum seal. She has a certain amount in each bag, so that she makes her
3
smoothies
cups.
with.
I put 3 cups in a bag. 3 cups of blanched green, and the 3 cups actually makes 2 smoothies. 32 or 30 ounce quart. A quart size. Make 2 quarts with each bag, and then I repeat the same process every other day.
Yep, just what she pretty much drinks. And if you guys can take a look at the pile she's got, I got the same amount of pile here. But if you look at you guys look at the before here, and what we said in the video here, you're going to see that she's sitting in front of a whole mess of them by the table out there. And believe it or not, we're just getting started, and it's what 7, 8 o'clock at night here. We'll probably be up till 2 o'clock in the morning.
No, it won't be 2 because at 11 o'clock. If it's not done, I'll be done.
We're gonna
And
give
I'll
it up.
finish
She says
tomorrow.
it's not gonna. We're not gonna. We'll have to take it up
'Cause
tomorrow.
I'm tired.
We have a lot of stuff. I mean, and we're grateful for it because I didn't think we were gonna get half of this. I really didn't. I mean, all the bad things that have happened at the farm this year, thinking that we were going to have a bumper crop of everything, but let's just say the good Lord blessed us with what we need, not what we want. So, and we just hope and pray for next year that we can get it and we figure it out. Hopefully next year we might have some strawberries and a few other things. I'm still having, I need to tell you, I'm still having a little bit of troubles with my well. So I might have to pull my well point and change it. And if I do that, I'll drive it a little bit farther down. And so that might be coming next year. I'm just giving you some scenarios of what we got, scenarios going on for next year and the rest of this year. This year, seeing how as of tonight and tomorrow night, they're telling us that, believe it or not, this is what the middle of September, and they're telling us that we might have frost up here tonight. That's a little bit early. We usually don't have frost until almost into October. So, yeah, we're definitely everything's been a weird year. So, anyways, that's what we're doing here, and I just thought we kind of bring you guys along because we normally don't ever show any of this behind the scenes stuff, and we thought that maybe you guys kind of like to just sit here on a fireside chat, but it's really just a over the sink doing greens chat. So we're gonna let you go, and you guys have a good evening. You know what we're going to be doing all evening. We're going to sit here and do these greens, and it's a good thing, but it's work. Just showing everybody that just growing a garden and then letting the harvest come in. Then that basically bringing the harvest in is the hardest part, and preparing it and putting it away. So I'm going to let you guys go. So if you guys like the video, as me and Joyce always say, right up there, hit the like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. You guys, it don't take much to say just hi. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys later. We're going to go back to work here. Bye now.